Ms. Generous, you have the floor for 4 minutes and just under 30 seconds, please.
Thank you, Chair. We have seen throughout how Ms. Khalid has been repeatedly unruly, trying to disrupt this investigation into liberal corruption, and I think that's revealing. And I'll press on here. To Ms. Daley, you had talked about being under investigation. When did it become public that you were under investigation?
It never became public that I was under investigation.
I suppose until today.
You got it.
Okay. So the fact that Christian Firth would have named you in the House of Commons might suggest he had access to information about whether you were under investigation, or it might not. But it underlines sort of the strangeness of the fact that he named you a relatively more junior employee. Now, we've got an internal investigator at CBSA who's investigating the same situation. That internal investigator reports within the CBSI hierarchy and up through the minister. They're not independent, and that's one of the concerns that we've raised is the lack of independence for this investigation, that investigator reports to people who they might well potentially be investigating. Is this, just for clarity, is this the same person that's investigating you as well?
No. So there's two things. There was the witness request from Michel Lafleur, who was the CBSA, I think he's an executive director over there of the investigations unit. The second is another director of the special investigations unit at PSPC. But the letter to me indicated both CBSA and PSPC of me not adhering to the procurement code of conduct for both agencies.
Okay, thank you. Now, just going back, Cameron McDonald's testimony last year, at the end of last year, he said that, quote, on August 28, 2023, I received a call from Mindone telling me that Minister Marco Mendicino wanted someone's head on a platter. Minister Mendicino wanted someone's head on a platter. Based on what we've heard today, Ms. Daley, it does look like someone has proposed your head to be the one on the platter. Now, for all I know, you may have done things wrong. I don't really know, but you are relatively junior compared to most of the officials that have come before this committee. And unlike many other officials, you were not given gifts, hospitality, anything like that. While Christian Firth lavished senior government officials who were involved in decision-making with all kinds of apparent gifts, and presumably he had reasons for doing so, yet he gave you nothing, that you were the beneficiary of none of this hospitality, and then he out of the blue accuses you of being the one involved in discussing technical requirements on April 17th. The whole thing looks very odd, frankly, very rotten, and we're continuing to try to get answers from this corruption scandal. Minister Mendicino wants a head on a platter. What we're looking for is answers. And yet people who are frank and try to give answers seem to be subject to retaliation.